The Bush and Troy Show.
Hello, I'm Sam. I've just had a couple of beers with some work friends for lunchtime, real nice. I'm now about to go and meet the rest of my boys, possibly have a good night tonight. So, oh no, what's this? Oh god, am I going to get pulled over here? Oh god, I've actually got a... Whoops. Okay. God, there's quite a lot of them.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Easy Sample from the Road Policing Unit. We're doing Operation Tonic Checks today, which is our anti-drink drive campaign over Christmas. We're doing lots of checks. Have you had anything to drink today?
Yeah, I have actually had a couple of, literally only a couple of work friends just now, literally at lunchtime.
Okay, if you could turn your engine off and join me on the pavement, sir. Okay, I've got to go through the legal bit, but I'm empowered under the Road Traffic Act 1988 to request from you a specimen of breath as you advise me of the smell of alcohol. I have to warn you that you may be arrested should you fail or should you refuse to provide me with a specimen of breath. Okay. Is there any medical reason why you can't provide me with one?
No, not at all, no.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Thank you. Just wait and see what the result is. Okay, unfortunately you failed the roadside breath test, so what I'm going to have to do is arrest you on suspicion of driving whilst over the prescribed limit.
Literally?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you failed later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
Thank you.
What I'm going to have to do is, because we've not met before, I'm going to have to cut you for your safety and my safety.
Oh, okay.
Okay, if you can put your arms like that. Okay. And if you join us in the back of our car, we'll take you to the police station where we'll give you a station brush back. Hold your head as you get in. What's going to happen to you when we get to the police station? You're going to get booked in by the custody sergeant, who's going to listen to the reasons as to why you've been arrested. Then we'll put you on what bigger machine is to what we call the station breath test machine. And at that point, it'll tell us how much over the limit, or indeed if you are.
And what was he arrested for?
He's been arrested on suspicion of drink driving.
And the circumstances?
Circumstances are we are doing Operation Tonic Checks, the anti-drink drive campaign. Pull the vehicle over, driver confirmed to me that he had a drink about half an hour previous. Failed the roadside breath test.
Do you understand why you've been arrested?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to authorise your detention here at the police station so that we can secure evidence by putting you on what's called the station breath test procedure, which will tell us how much alcohol is in your system. Do you understand?
Yes.
Whilst you're here, you've got certain rights, which I have to tell you about. You have the right to speak to an independent solicitor free of charge. You have the right to have someone told that you've been arrested. And you have a right to consult the codes of practice covering police powers and procedures. You can do any of those things now or at any time while you're here. Do you understand?
Yes, yes.
Okay. The officer's now going to search you.
Okay, if you can just turn this up.
Yeah.
You got your jewellery on?
2 rings, that's about it.
You can just pull your leg backwards for me so I can do it. Thank you. That one, and a little one. Thank you.
Okay, that's great. We'll keep this property safe for you, and it will be returned to you when you leave the police station. What we're going to do is put you on what's called the station breath test procedure, what I explained to you just now. We're also going to take your fingerprints, photograph, and we're going to take a DNA sample from you. We do that for everybody who comes to the police station and been arrested. Okay? So if you go with the officer, he will take you to the cell a minute, or we set the machine up. Okay, if you listen to the officer, you're now going to be charged with some offences, which are shown on this screen, so if you listen in, please.
Okay, you're going to be charged with driving a motor vehicle when alcohol level above limit, and you're charged that on the 26th of November 2008 at Chipping Salisbury in Commission Area, Laven, after consuming so much alcohol that the proportion of it in your breath was 90 micrograms of alcohol and 100 millilitres of breath, which exceeded the prescribed limit. Contrary to Section 5, subsection 1A of the Road Traffic Act of 1988 and Schedule 2 to the Road Traffic Offenders Act of 1988, you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention now something which you later learn in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
Cool. Do you understand?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're going to be given bail to leave this police station and to go to North Avon Magistrates Court at 9:45 next Friday. If you don't turn up, a warrant will be issued for your arrest and you face imprisonment, a fine, or both. Do you understand?
Yeah. Yeah, as you know, we've had a bit of fun today. Thanks to the police force and everything for helping us do this today, and the message we're bringing across is very important. But obviously it was a mocked up case of what could actually happen, but me personally, how I felt when that was happening, especially the bit when I got pulled over, it's very real. The being grabbed by the arm and things like this is all things that obviously doesn't happen to you every day. It's actually quite scary, to be fair. Even though I knew it was fake, this is mocked up, if it was real, the thoughts and feelings of what's going to happen, am I going to lose my job, am I going to be over the limit? To be fair, like, you could quite easily, like what we've just mocked up today, think you're absolutely fine and perfectly capable to drive. Could be you've had a few drinks last night and it's the next morning, or like, for example, like this thing, you could have had a couple of drinks with your work colleagues in the daytime, ready to go out in the night time. You could feel completely fine, but technically you will be over the limit. And if you are, like in this scenario, you can lose your job. And if I've lost my job, then I can't pay my rent, then I've got to move back to my mum's, great. And, well, it's not a good thing, not a good thing at all.
What Sam experienced today was an experience. He experienced being pulled over, he experienced being breathalyzed, he experienced being arrested and taken to a police station and spending time in a cell. Unfortunately, that won't be an experience for around 200 drivers this Christmas in Avon and Somerset. Christmas is a time of surprises, but drivers can expect to see the police out doing breath tests, drivers can expect to be pulled over, drivers can expect to be given a breath test, and if that breath test is positive, drivers can expect to be arrested, taken to a police station and charged. And when they appear at court, drivers can expect to be fined, have points put on their licence, to be disqualified from driving and may even be sent to prison. As I said at the start, Christmas is a time of surprises. Don't let one of those surprises be arrested for drink driving.